Hello there, everyone. Hello, Facebook. It's Liz again, and I am here on Annie's Facebook page every Friday for live crochet tutorials. So I hope you can join me here on Fridays. And if you are here today, say hello in the chat and let me know your name and where you're joining from. Lately, I haven't been having any problems with the chat, so I hope that I can see you, and that if you have a question or if you just want to say hey, that we can chat, because that's what these live videos are for, right? So Mary is here and Gloria's here. Hello, ladies. Hello, my friends. Pat Turner is here and Dolores is here. Hello. So we have a fun video today, as always, and today we have a lot to do. So hopefully you read my previous posts where I told you that today is the block party, of course. It's sponsored by Plymouth Yarns, and hopefully you were able to print out the pattern, the free pattern. That's, if you weren't, it's in the link in the description on this live video as well. So if you want to print out that free pattern, we are going to do this whole Afghan block together step by step. Let me just show you. Like it says, hi Liz, and Lillian is here, Catherine's here, and Tina is here, and Judy. Hi Judy, hi Linda, hi all my friends. Okay, so let me show you. I haven't weaved in my ends, but here is the block that we're gonna make today. I made 2 of these to practice, and I got some good practice, but we're gonna go step by step through the whole pattern. So we'll have plenty of time to work through it together. This is actually the same yarn that I did both of these in, but you can see they're like totally different. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, hi Francis. There's my friend Francis from New Jersey. Hi. I'm so glad I can see everybody's comments now. I was getting a little upset when I was having issues with that. Hi Rita. Thanks for joining. And Irene is here and Silva is here. Yay. I'm so happy. Rocco's here. Hello. Let me show you the yarn we're going to use today, and then I'll show you the pattern, and then we'll get right into it, because like I said, we're going to do the whole block step by step together. Danielle is here and Dawn is here, and there's my friends over at Plymouth Yarn Company. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you could join us today. So here we go. Here are my hotcakes, and I'll show this on the other camera too, so I know it's backwards. These are the hotcakes that I'm using today. This, as you can see, is a really good size ball of yarn or skein of yarn. It has 404 yards, so you can do a lot with this. And this is the color. We're going to use 2 colors for this block. This one is, I know I had it in my mind and I forgot it already. I know it's on here, you guys. And there's a link in the description for these yarns too. You can get them over at Annie's. Where is that color? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the other color. They're called hotcakes, and they're a mix of wool and acrylic. And I really like when they mix the wool and the acrylic, because it gives everything just like a really nice structure. It's soft, but it has a good structure at the same time. It doesn't like sort of weigh down too much. And let me see who's here. Hello, Amaz here. Nice color mix. Nora says, yes, this is a nice color. And Nora from Ireland. Hello, hello. Shirley's here and Radhika is here. Hello, everyone. Yeah, this is a great color mix. And when I flip the camera, I'll be able to show you it a little bit better. But like I said, this video today is sponsored by this gorgeous Plymouth yarn. They have lots of different yarns, of course. This is the one we're using today. We're going to use a 5.5 millimeter hook. It's a little bit on the, I'd say a little bit thicker than worsted, but probably worsted. But I'm going to use my 5.5 instead of my 5. And they have a lot of gorgeous colors in this. So the link is in there. Now, I want to tell you one other thing, just in case you just jumped on. This is the pattern we're going to work on. So hopefully you were able to print it ahead of time, because we're going to do it step by step. So if you haven't and you can print it really quick, tap the link in the description, and that way you have the written pattern too. But I'm going to show it to you as well if you don't have access to a printer. There's Veronica from Virginia. Hello. And let's see. So we've got few other people. Cindy's here. Diana is here. So I'm going to flip my camera, you guys, so we can get started. So hopefully you have your 5.5 millimeter hook, your Plymouth yarn if you're using it, or you use whatever yarn you have and whatever hook that goes with it. Let me just flip here. So so we can work this together. And if you're going to grab some of this Pretty Plymouth yarn, Annie's has free shipping today. Let me adjust this here. Free shipping today all day on everything. And I wanted to show you guys, these are the little grips that I use. People ask about these a lot, so I just wanted to remind you it's going to be free shipping today. So if you haven't grabbed your grips, you can get those over at Annie's as well. You can get yarn, you can get tools, you can get crochet hooks. Everything's free shipping today, so just head over there and get whatever you need for the holidays. I'm trying to straighten out my camera here. Hold on. I'm getting it a little crooked. Yeah, and then also, there's also going to be a new sale every day for the next 20 days. So just head over there and check out the new sales for the holidays. So here's my hotcakes. It's acrylic and wool. You can see what a pretty color it is. And this is the other color that we're going to use. And as you can see, I started, because it's like a self-striping or like a variegated, it started out light with the two colors, and then as I got to the next block, it's got a little darker. So it's really fun to work these up and see as the colors change, you know, what kind of colors you're going to get. So let's work this block together. I know I feel like I'm crooked here. If I can adjust this. Okay. That's a little bit better. Hopefully everybody can see me and hear me. Okay, let's start with this pink one. And here's my pattern. Got my 5.5 millimeter hook today. There it is. We're gonna start round 1 with a chain 5 and then slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. So we're just going to get right to it, you guys. So work along with me. Who's working along with me? Does everybody have their pattern and their yarn? I love that we can do this together. These are the most fun lives that I do when we do the block party, because we can do everything together. Marianne's here. Fran says, I did mine last night, couldn't wait. Now I'll have to follow along. And how did you find it, Fran? Did you find it easy? I found it a little... not hard, but you know, you had to really read the steps. So that's why it's fun to do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in case there's a step that anybody got stuck on. Okay, so we did a 5, and then we're just going to slip stitch into that first chain. Like so, and we've made a ring. Super simple. Then we're going to chain 1, and then do 3 single crochet, chain 3 into the ring. So 3 single crochet in the ring, chain 3 4 times. So what's in the brackets, we're going to do 4 times. Nice pattern, but you need Henrietta's hook. I don't know what Henrietta's hook is. These are the hooks that I use a lot. They're the Susan Bates. Those are my faves. So far that I've tried. So we did chain 1, and then whoops, grab the right end here, and then 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to have to just move these over to squeeze everything in there, and then chain 3. That's 1 time, right? We're doing it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, that's 2 times, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, that's 3 times, and we have to just move these over to put 1 more in there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was 4 times. So we did 3 single crochet, chain 3, 4 times right into the center of that ring that we made. And now all we have to do is join to the beginning single crochet. So this right here is the beginning single crochet, and we're just going to join with a slip stitch. Hi Gloria, hi Christy, and there's Raffi from Fort Knox. Hi Paulina, and Jen B and Renee are watching. Hello everyone. We're doing the Winter Sky block. Free pattern is in the description. We're working on this together, and right now we are on round 2. So round 2 says chain 1, single crochet in each of the first 3 stitches. Chain 1. Here's my first 3, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to single crochet, chain 10, single crochet in the chain space. So here's the chain space that we did. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then single crochet right back into that same chain 3 space. So we've got that big long chain in the corner, okay? And then it just says, let's see, single crochet in each stitch around with single crochet, chain 10, single crochet in each chain space, okay? So we're basically just going to do that all the way around, similar to what we just did. So here's my 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And now working into the chain space, single crochet, chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then back down into that chain space. So I see Tiffany, Sharon, and Nancy and Gwen are here. Hello, hello everyone. I'm so excited. I have so many friends today. I hope you guys can work along with me. So here's this next, make sure I did that in the chain. Yeah, so here's another single crochet. And this yarn is like super soft and smooth. I like it. It's the first time I've used it and I really love it. It almost has like a little shine to it. Okay, back to the chain space. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and another single crochet in that chain space. Back to our 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and this is the last chain space, so we're going to work that single crochet, chain 10, and Cindy says, I love crochet tutorials. Well, I do them every week, Cindy, so every Friday at noon here, and they're live. So I hope you can join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back down into there. So we've worked the same thing all the way around, and this is what we have so far. Pretty cool. And now we just join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet. So you see we've made more single crochets. So now because we made those ones in the corner, now we have 5. So just slip stitch in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into that first one, which is kind of hard to see because it was a chain 1 as well. It's right there. Okay, and slip stitch to join. Now we're going to fasten off this yarn, okay? So we're going to switch over to this pretty blue. So I just fasten off and just pull that right through. And you can go ahead and weave in those ends right now if you want to, like if you're doing a bunch of these. But I'm just going to work over this, okay, with the next color. So now we're joining our next color. I've got this really pretty blue. It's so squishy. I love it. So we're going to join it, and I always like to join just with a slip knot already on my hook. I always do that. It says to join the next color in any chain 3 space on round 1. Let me show you this. It's a little. Join the next color in any chain 3 space on round 1 behind the chain 10, and then chain 3, and then double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the same space. So let's figure out what that means. So it says join it in any chain 3 space on round 1. So this is the round that we just did, which was round 2. I'm going to cross out that we did round 2. So we have to go back down to where we had the chain 3 spaces. See, this is the chain 10 space. Right down here is the chain 3 space. So that's where we're working into. So just push that one to the front, and then it says you can slip stitch and do a chain 3. But what I like to do is called a standing double crochet. So I just put my slip knot on the hook, and then I just yarn over like that and just sort of pinch it there so you don't lose it, and then go right into that chain 3 space from the previous row, yarn over, and then you've got your 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So that's just like a double crochet. So you've started right off with a double crochet instead of starting with a slip stitch chain 3. You can do it either way. And then we're going to work another double crochet, and you see I'm just working behind this chain 10 space, and then a chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet, all in that same space. So here's 2, and then 2 more double crochets in here, 1 and 2. And Fran says, I want to get Jonah's new book. I already ordered Ron's Beanie book. Yes, I want to get Ron's book too. I have Jonah's. I really like it. I already made a couple hats for my son out of Jonah's book. It's got some really fun gift-giving patterns in that one. Okay, so where am I? Skip the next stitch, double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches on this round. So it says, skip the next stitch, which is one of these single crochets, this end one, and then double crochet in each of the 3 stitches on this round. So this is the round that, see, we did the previous round. Now we're back up to this round, okay? So skip that one, and then just work in the 3 center ones. So double crochet, double crochet, and double crochet into those stitches. So see how I skipped that one right there, and then I'm going to skip that one. So it says skip the next stitch, double crochet in each of the next 3, and then skip the next stitch. So then we're going to go back to 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the next chain 3 space on round 1 behind the chain 10. That was just what we just did. And then repeat from star around, okay? So it's the same thing. You just have to remember to work behind this chain 10 space and go into the previous round to make the corner. So we're making these corners on this round, but we're just moving aside that chain 10 from the last round. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. And there's Gloria Salazar. Hi, Gloria Salazar. That's funny because my mother-in-law's name is Gloria, and my last name is Salazar. Okay, so here, skip this one, work a double crochet, double crochet, double crochet into the 3 center single crochets, move that chain 10 space, or that basically that chain 10, we're not working into that space, and then you're going to do the same thing on the chain 3 space from the previous 2 rounds below. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Can this video be watched from the beginning? Yes, Trisha. So all these videos are going to be, and all of my other videos too, are in a playlist over on Annie's Facebook page. You can just go to either the live crochet videos or the block parties. So once this is over, you can rewatch it as many times as you need to. They usually get posted over on YouTube too. So skip that first one. Double crochet. So if you're not familiar with Annie's YouTube channel, I have some videos over there too. So if you like YouTube, you can check out, we have videos on YouTube and we have lots of videos on the Facebook page. Back to the corner. We're doing the same thing, 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and chain 2. And 2 more, 1 and 2. So Tanya's here, Suzanne is here, Donna and Becky and Emissy are here. Hello everyone. If you just hopped on, I just want to show you this really quick. This is what we're making, okay? This is the finished Afghan block. And right now we are on round 3. We're just finishing up round 3. So we're in the very last 3 double crochets. We did all our corners. So 1, 2, and 3. So to join this one, we're going to join in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3. So that was that beginning chain 3 that we did, which I made it a standing double crochet, which is basically the same thing. So you're just going to join into the top of that stitch with a slip stitch. Elaine says, pretty, thank you. Will you share it later? Yes, we're going to share the video later. You can watch it as many times as you need to, so you can make these blocks and all my old videos too. Those are over on Annie's Facebook page. Under videos, there are 2 playlists. Okay, so now we did round 3. We're on to round 4. So it starts with a chain 3, a double crochet in the next stitch, and 2 double crochet in the next chain space. So chain 3. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me grab my 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work a double crochet in this next double crochet right here. And now into the chain space, we're going to do 2 double crochet. This part of the instructions is a little tricky. So 1, 2. And then it says double crochet, chain 8, slip stitch in top of last double crochet in the chain 10 space. See, so all of this instruction right here is going into the chain 10 space. We did the 2 double crochet in the next chain space, and now we're going to do what's in the parentheses in the chain 10 space of round 2. And then 2 double crochet in the same space on this round. So we're kind of switching back and forth with what rounds we're working into. So we're going to grab that chain 10 space from the previous round, and we're going to work a double crochet. What is it here? Okay, double crochet, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now it says to double crochet in the top, slip stitch in the top of the double crochet we just made. So here's the double crochet we just made. So I like to go under this loop and this loop, if you can see that. Go under both of those loops and just slip stitch right under there, almost like how you would do a picot. And then work another double crochet into that chain 10 space. And now we're going to go back to where we started, which is right here, the chain 3 space, and work 2 double crochets. So the corner is kind of, you're working the corner into 2 different rounds, and then you just work 2 more. So see how that's the start of my corner, and you can see those little chains that we made. And now repeat from star. Okay, so from star, it's skip the next stitch. No, wait, I'm sorry. That was the last round. So now we did all that, and then we're going to double crochet into each of the next 7 stitches, and then repeat from star. Okay, so that's easy. Here we have, make sure we have 7. 1, 2, 3. Of course, we're adding stitches. 4, because we're adding those corners. 5, 6, and 7. So that's right. We got the right amount of stitches there. So we just double crochet into each of the next 7 stitches, and now we're going to work that corner again. So remember, it starts out with this round, which is the blue, with 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Go back and grab that chain 10, work a double crochet into there, double crochet. The yarn is so very pretty, Fran says. It is gorgeous. It's very, very soft too. I love it. I love this one a lot. Okay, now chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now remember to go, it says slip stitch into the top of the double crochet. You can go under just that one loop, but I like to go under both that one and that one. It makes it a little secure. And slip stitch. That's our corner. Now we're going to go back and double crochet into each of these. We'll go back on the blue round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to do a corner again, and if you just joined me, we're on round 4 of our winter sky block, which is going to look like this when we're all finished. And you can work along with me. The free pattern is in the link in the description. Okay, so start out our corner with 2 double crochets in this round. Now grab your chain 10 from the last round. Start with a double crochet. Chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then slip stitch into the top of that double crochet. And then go back to the corner of the blue round with 2 double crochets. You can watch and rewatch as many times as you need. I missed if somebody, yeah, this, so this round is probably the trickiest. But once you do the corner, you're doing the same thing in every single corner. So once you get the hang of it, it's easy. So 1, 2, 3. You just have to remember to switch rounds. 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you know, I have a feeling you could make a lot of these squares with this, well, with these hotcakes yarn, because I've already made, I'm on my 3rd one, and it seems like it hasn't even made a dent in my cakes. And these are really big, so you could probably make a good size blanket with these. Okay, now we're back to the corner. So here's the corner. The blue round, you're going to do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, into that corner of the round that you're working, the working round. And then you're going to go back to the previous round, which is, and it's easy because this is just hanging out there. You know, you kind of have to do something with it. And then you just double crochet right into that chain 10 space, like that. Chain up 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then just to make that loop, you want to bring it back down and slip stitch right into the top of that double crochet that you just made. So it's almost like making a large picot into that chain 10. And then just go back and finish up your corner, because see, we started the corner with the 2 double crochet, and then we just have to finish the corner with 2 more double crochets. So 1 and 2. Hold on, let me make sure I'm in my corner. Yes, I'm in my corner. 1 and 2. And then onto the sides. So now you see we started right here, so we don't have 7 double crochet. We should only have like 5. So we just double crochet into the remaining double crochets of the previous round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that should make it even, because we have 2 in the beginning. Remember, we did 2 to start. So now we have 7 around each side. So we know we have our corners the right way, and we have our sides with the even amount of stitches. So looking pretty good so far. What do you guys think? I hope, give me like a thumbs up or a heart if you're working along with me. This is so much fun. I love doing these crochet alongs. Most Fridays I just do kind of a little tutorial with like tips and things like that, but doing these step by step with you is my favorite. It's my favorite to do. Rachel says, I also like to watch videos. I try to teach myself through books. Yep, so books and videos, that's where, you know, that's where I've learned everything. Yay, I got some thumbs up and some hearts. I love it. You guys are working with me. This is a really beautiful block too. This is a good one. And we've got this gorgeous yarn that we're working with, so we are having a good day at this. So round 4 is done. That was round 4. Fasten off. So I got to change my colors again, and then we're on to round 5. So let's fasten off our pretty blue. And we can weave those ends in later. For now, I'll just work over them. And we're going to go back to my pink. So Jackie says, aren't you supposed to do another stitch in the loop? Did I skip one? So see how this is only, oh yeah, it looks like I did skip one in that last one. Yes, you're right. Let me make sure here. Who was that? Mistake in mine, I didn't do the slip stitch in the 3rd chain on the corners. It sort of looks the same. Aren't you supposed to do another stitch in the loop? So Jackie says, aren't you supposed to do another stitch in the loop? So double crochet, chain 8. Yes, see that double crochet? You're supposed to do that other double crochet in there. And it looks like I did it in the first one, and then I forgot to do it going around. But I think, see, you can see that I did it right in this one. So hopefully it won't make a difference in my finished product. I mean, you'll be able to see it, but hopefully not too bad. But this is how it should look. So hopefully, sorry about that, guys. I did it right in the first one, and then I forgot it. But the corner should stay the same because we did that corner. So it's going to look slightly different, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, let's get on to our next round, which is round 5. Join the first color in any double crochet after any chain 8 space. So here's a chain 8 that we did. So here's a double crochet. I'll just join right in that one, and I'll just join with my standing double crochet again. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then double crochet in each of the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to do a front post treble in these double crochets. So it says front post treble around each of the 3 stitches on round 3, and then skip 3 stitches behind the treble, and then double crochet in each of the next 5. Okay, so we're going to go down to this round here, and front post treble is yarn over twice, insert your hook from front to back, and then again from back to front, and just work the treble around that post. So yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So yarn over twice, insert your hook from front to back around the post. Remember, we're going, this is the working round, this is the working round, this is the round below, and this is 2 rounds below. So we're going 2 rounds below, working around that post. And then once more, yarn over twice, insert your hook from front to back, and then back to front, and then work a treble around the post of that stitch. So now when you do those post stitches, of course you have to skip the stitches behind them, because if you don't, if you start working into these guys, then you'll be increasing, and you don't want to increase. So we're going to skip the 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to work into the next 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where I joined. So I'll just get right into there. It's not exactly the same, but that's where I joined. So that's 1, and then I'm just going to work over this strand here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now, and then I just pull these up a little bit like that. So that's our post stitches. Now let's see, what are we going to do in the corner? We did our post stitches, double crochet in each of the next 5, and now we're going to do chain 5, working behind the chain space, skip the next chain 8 space, and double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches, and then repeat from star around. So this one, we're just going to ignore this chain 8 from the previous round, and we're just going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure I'm not missing any comments here. Okay, so chain 5, and then we're going to just push this one forward, right, and then work into the next 5 double crochets. So here's, now if I skipped one, I wonder if I'm gonna, no, this should be right, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Trying to see if that mistake I made, yeah, so see how that mistake I made is going to affect this round, because I'm supposed to have 2 double crochets here, but that's okay. We're going to do a little workaround. So now we're going to do the treble, the front post treble. So yarn over twice, work a treble around that first post, yarn over twice, work another treble around the next post, yarn over twice, and work another treble around this post. And now I should have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip these 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to skip the ones behind the post stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so here's where I'm going to run into a problem. So normally what I would have done is just pull out that, rip out that round, but I didn't want you guys to have to go through that. So as you can see, because I forgot to do that second double crochet in here, I'm short 1 stitch. So I'm probably not going to have enough to go around, so I'll just have to add one. But what I would do if I weren't on live Facebook Live is just rip that back and do it the right way. So that's what I would recommend if you make a boo-boo. Of course, I'm sure you know that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just going to have to add 1, 5. And then do our treble. So yarn over twice, come all the way down to 2 rounds below, and work a treble around that post. Yarn over twice, work a treble around. Remember, we're working around the post that's 2 rounds below, and the third one. And these are easy to find because it's the only 3 on that round. And then we should have 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for the corner, we're just doing a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're just joining me, we're on the Winter Sky block, and we are on round 5. So we should have got that one, 5 double crochets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go 2 rounds below with a front post treble. So skip this one and go down here to the blue. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Yarn over twice, work around this post. And one more time, yarn over twice and work around the next post of the double crochet from 2 rounds below. And then we should have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're skipping the 3 behind the post. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So looks pretty good so far. That was round 5. So round 6, okay, we're not fastening off yet. Oh, we're going to join to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3, and then we're going to do chain 3, double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. So don't forget that last corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see, it says end at right here. It says 2 double crochet, and then there's a star star. And it says repeat from star around, ending the last repeat at star star. So the last repeat should be 2 double crochet in the same chain space on this round. 2 double crochet in each of the next 5. Okay, hold on, let me make sure we did this right. 2 double crochet in the same chain space on this round. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is why I'm messing myself up. Okay, chain 5. That's where we ended, chain 5. So that's where the star is. So that's where we should end, chain 5, working behind the chain 8. So that's my chain 5 working behind the chain 8. That was the last step, and then I slip stitch to the top of that first chain 3 of the round. Okay, so that's the complete round. I crossed off a little too soon. 1, 2, 3. Now on to round 6. Double crochet in each of the next 4. So see, this one counts as our first double crochet, so we're going to go here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're just going to do a front post double crochet around each of the next 3 front post trebles. So these are my front post trebles. So we're just going to do a front post double. So that's yarn over, insert your hook from front to back and then back to front, and just work a double crochet around the post. And then work a double crochet around the post. And then we're going to do double crochet in each of the next 5, and then 2 double crochet in the next chain space, working in front of the chain space on the last round. Okay, let's see if we can get that right. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to skip these 3, 1, 2, 3, because I did the post stitches there. So then I'm going to start here to work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Two double crochet in the chain space. So it's the chain space of this round, so that's this one. The chain 5 space that we just did on the previous round. So 2 double crochet in the chain space. And then it says working in front of the chain space on the last round, double crochet, chain 8, slip stitch into the top of the last double crochet, and then another double crochet in the chain space of round 4. So that's a lot. So this is kind of like what we did on the previous round. So we're just going to start our corner here in this chain 5 space with a 2 double crochet, and then we're going to grab this chain 8, yarn over, do a double crochet here, and then we're going to do a chain 8, 1, 2, 3, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're going to go back down and work our slip stitch in the top of that double crochet that we just made. And then do another double crochet in that chain 8 space. So that was the part that I skipped before. So this should have 2 double crochets. So it should have a double crochet, chain 8, slip stitch, and then another double crochet, and then go back to the working to the previous round, and then do 2 more double crochets in there. Okay, so we did that, and then it says double crochet in each of the next 5, and then repeat from star. So here's the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to do our front post double crochets around the trebles. So from the star starts with a front post double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and then double crochet in the next 5. So we're going to skip those 3. 1, 2, 3, skip those because we did the post stitches, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're going to do that corner again where we have to work into 2 different rounds. So we're going to start with 2 double crochet, and then working in front of the chain space on the last round, we're going to do double crochet into this chain 8, then chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go back down to slip stitch into that top of that double crochet, and then another double crochet into the same chain 8, the blue one, and then we complete the corner with going back to the chain 5 with 2 more double crochets. So 1 and 2. Francis says, my kitty angel is on my lap watching you too. I can just picture her, Francis. Okay, back to 5 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now the post stitches, front post double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And if you missed the beginning, you can watch the replay over on Annie's Facebook page, and you can watch all the old block parties too. I do videos every Friday. Skip, 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 and then 5 more double crochets. So all of those videos are over on a playlist on Annie's Facebook page. 3, so remember, do 5 double crochets here, that's 4, and that's 5. Start another corner. So remember, we're starting out with this previous round with 2 double crochets, and then we're going to the 2 rounds below, which is the blue one, with a double crochet right into that chain 8 space, and then chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go back down, work a slip stitch into the top of that double crochet, and then 1 more double crochet in that chain 8, and then go back to the working round or the previous round and work 2 more double crochets. 1, 2. That's the corner. So the corners have a lot of steps. Now we're going to do 5 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now back to our post stitches. 1 front post double crochet, 2, and 3. Okay, so remember we have to skip those 3, 1, 2, 3, because those are post stitches, and then work 5 double crochets in the next 5. 1, 2, or I should say work 1 double crochet in the next 5. 3, 4, and 5. I think this is the last corner, so 2 double crochets to start in the chain 5, then go back to 2 rounds below, which is this one, work a double crochet, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go back down to the top of that double crochet and slip stitch right into the top of that one, and then work another double crochet in the chain 8 space, and then go back to this round and work 2 more double crochets to complete your corner. And it looks like we're back to the beginning. So then it just says join in the 3rd chain of the beginning, chain 3, and then fasten off. So here's 1, 2, and that's the 3rd chain right there. Slip stitch. We're gonna cut this one. And go back to our blue. So that's the last, so now we're on the last 2 rounds. So we're on round 7 if you're working along with me. Join the 2nd color in any double crochet after any chain 8 and then chain 3. So start with our, now we can do the standing double crochet like I like to do. So it says after any double crochet, in any double crochet after the chain 8. So here's the chain 8, and I'll just start with this double crochet, okay? So yarn over, hold on to that with your finger, and just go into that double crochet, yarn over. So you have your 3 loops on the hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2. I think that makes it look nicer than just doing a chain 3, because it's really a regular double crochet. You just have your tail on the top like that. So now it says double crochet in each stitch around with a chain 5 at each corner. So this round is easy. We're just going to double crochet in each double crochet around. And mine sort of were curling up at the in the corners a little bit. So I think it's kind of a combination of the post stitches and the corners don't seem to have enough stitches in it. So you could always add a few stitches in the corners if you want to. So see, we're not working the post stitches anymore, we're just working into the top of those post stitches for this round. Just working double crochets all the way around. Francis says, I like doing the standing double crochet myself at the beginning. I agree, it makes it look nicer. It really does. It's my favorite. I usually agree with most of what you, of your tips too, Francis. I'd say I agree with most of those. Once you learn these fun little tips, you kind of don't go back. Especially with double crochet, because that chain 3 just leaves a big open space. So it's good to use this standing double crochet, and it's an easy way to join a new color. So we're just working a double crochet in each double crochet around, and then it says in the corners you do a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know, I feel like a chain 5 is a little, like maybe it needs a 6, but let's see. Here's the next double crochet, just work into there. So that's my corner, it's just the chain 5 for this round. And keep that guy there. We're gonna work into this one on the last round. And these colors, this is so cool because I'm using the same 2 cakes for all 3 of these blocks that I've done, and all 3 of them look completely different, which is so cool. Because I mean they work together beautifully, I think, these 2 colors, but just the way the colors change with the cake, it's really, you're gonna get like a really cool color combination with this. This would make a great blanket, I think. Just put all these squares together, just keep making them out of these cakes. Put them all together and you've got like all these really pretty color combinations. I have to say I usually like working with either just a solid color or with something like this where they've put the colors together for me, because I'm not great at like matching colors. Arlene says, hi from the eastern shore of Maryland. I'm knitting myself a sweater while watching you crochet a square. I may use the square to make an afghan when I'm done with the sweater. Good idea. See, look, this is what I was just saying. These look like all these different colors. It looks like I used all these different skeins of yarn and I only used 2 different cakes. So it really works out well with this, this particular afghan block. I think this worked out beautifully with these hot cakes. So again, we're on round 7, which is the second to the last round, and we're just working a double crochet into each double crochet and then a chain 5 for the corners. So double crochet into that one. You just have to move that one in the front. Both are amazing combination. Nada says, yep, I agree. They look really pretty. And these are the 2, I think Annie's carries a few colors, but I know for sure they carry these 2 colors. So if you like these, you can just go to the link in the description and get the yarn over on Annie's catalog.com, because today there's free shipping on everything. So if you need any tools, you know, Christmas gifts, yarn, of course, who doesn't need more yarn? You can grab it today for free shipping. So we're doing the double crochet right into the top of the post stitch. We're not doing any more post stitches on this round. So yeah, what's great about this too is even if you didn't miss the even if you missed the beginning and you weren't able to work along with me, of course you can still just go grab the pattern from the link there, and then you can just work as many of these as you want, and you'll have a video and a pattern to go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my next double crochet. And then a double crochet in each of the double crochets. So here's where I started. I'm just going to work over that strand there. One, two. So we're just doing double crochets all the way around in each double crochet around. As you can see, I'm just working over that piece, but you can work over your strands or just weave them in as you go, however you like to do it. And then these I would probably, you could do, if you made a bunch of these and joined them, you could do a slip stitch join or a single crochet join. I think that would look really nice because the edges are just the smooth double crochets. So I think that would be a pretty join if you just join them all together, as opposed to seaming them is not always the most fun thing to do. But a slip stitch join makes a really pretty border, and then you will have all, as the colors change, you'll probably have a really cool looking border. So now I'm at the last corner, so I'm just going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to join to the top of the beginning chain 3 or the standing double crochet, whichever you used. See, this is why I said I think I would like more chains on the corners, because see how it curls up a little bit. Of course you can always block that out. I blocked this one out, but it's still, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not in love with the corners. Everything else I love about this block, but the corners, you know, and you can always just change it up a little bit and add you know, add a couple more chains if you don't like it. So now here's the last round, round 8. We're just gonna, it says chain 1, single crochet in each stitch around with 3 single crochet in each chain 8 space in front of the chain 5 space of the last round on round 6. So again, on this round, they're only calling for 3 single crochets in the corner. So let's see how that works. So we're going to do a single crochet in each of these double crochets. And we're down to the pretty much the end of this block, because now we're just working like a little single crochet border, and then we're going to work this last chain into there, so it's not just hanging like that. Francis says, I love your block parties. It's great for beginners as well as a review for others. Thank you. Thank you, Francis. I love it too. And it's nice that we can have you know, it's just kind of fun to chat with everybody. And we could also, like you said, beginners or people have been doing this for a long time. It's always fun to kind of work along with somebody. I don't know about you guys, but nobody in my like house, family, friends, I don't really know anybody else who crochets. So I love to be able to talk to other makers and crocheters and fiber artists, even if it's only through Facebook. It's good for me. Okay, so now it says we're going to do 3 single crochet in each chain 8 space in front of the chain 5 on round 6. So see, they want us to work in front of this one and then do 3 single crochet into this one from round 6. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we just go back to working the single crochets here. So that's the whole corner. So I feel like it needs a few more in the corner, but that could just be me. So if you really are going to make a bunch of these, I would if you don't like the corner like that, I would just add a couple single crochets or modify it a little bit. You could always modify things to, you know, how you like them. I think it looks good the way the pattern has it, but I don't love blocking, so if I could make it where I don't have to block all of these, because they really don't need blocking except for the corners, then I think that would make my life easier. So just a single crochet all the way around, and I'm going to do one more corner so you can see the last round. Francis says, I don't have anyone. Yeah, nobody, right? It's weird because there's a lot of crocheters. I mean, well, that's because that's all I pay attention to really is fiber artists and crocheters on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So it seems like there's millions of them, but we only can talk through this digital world, right? So, okay, we're going to put this one to the back, and then we're going to grab this one from round 6 and then just work 3 single crochets into that chain 8. So now you see you've got those pretty little loops all in the corners, and that's basically it. So that's how you would just continue on with the corners. It's just a 3 single crochet in round 6 in the chain 8 of round 6, and then you work a single crochet into the tops of all these double crochets. And then I'm so like excited about how all these colors are so different and they look so pretty. So this is another one of my practice ones. You can see the corners just look really cool. I love these little chains, and I love how the combination of the chains and the post stitches makes just a really, really pretty block. This is, I think, one of my faves that I've done. And then here's my third one. So all these 3 blocks, same 2 cakes. Same 2 cakes of yarn, and we have all these really cool color combinations. So it's my Plymouth yarn hot cakes, 75% acrylic, 25% wool. If you missed the beginning, 400 yards per skein, so that's a lot. In this color, this blue color, and oh, here we go, sugar plum. So this is sugar plum. I couldn't find the names before. This one's sugar plum, and this one is turquoise treat. So those are the 2 colors I used today. The link is in the description for these beauties, and you can get free shipping today over at Annie's. Let me flip my phone so I can say goodbye to all my friends here and tell everyone thank you so much for joining me again today on this live crochet tutorial. And just so you know, we do the block parties every month. So the first Friday of the month, we do another block where we do the whole block together step by step. And of course, you always get a free pattern with that. And if you want to watch the old ones, you can go to the Annie's Facebook page, and there is a playlist of all my old videos. One has all the block parties and one has all the other videos. So yeah, on the regular Fridays, we just do a tutorial. On the first Fridays, we do the block party. So thank you so much to all my friends for joining me. And Frances says, have a good weekend. Nada says, thank you. And thank you guys so much. It was great to do this little crochet project with you together today. And I hope to see you again next Friday at 12 noon Eastern. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye. And thank you to Plymouth Yarns. Bye.